Hey everybody, welcome to the show. I'm Coach Karena. I am your expert life strategist, your host here at Go Be Great. And today we're starting this beta program where we want to have sparks of success conversations with amazing women who are blazing trails and want to share some of their passion. LaNee Bradshaw. And you all know I'm really particular about getting names right because I have been Karena, I have been Katrina, I have been Karen, I've been everything other than Karina. So LaNee Bradshaw is on the show today, and I'm super thrilled, super excited. LaNee, how are you doing today?
I am good. How are you?
I am wonderful, super excited. Thank you for launching us into this new beta program of Sparks of Success here live on Facebook. So, LaNee, where in the world are you?
I am in stormy Miami, Florida.
That kind of caught me off guard because normally it's sunny Florida, but you said stormy. So, listen, stay safe down there. I know you said that it's hurricane season, so be safe, be safe, be safe. We are definitely praying for safety for you down there. So, LaNee, I am intrigued. I know we're having these sparks of success conversations. We're starting these. And I'm super excited. I'm thrilled to hear about how you have been on your journey to success. And keep in mind, folks that are listening, success is your own definition, it's not the world's definition of success. But LaNee, I want to hear, tell us just like a brief summary of your journey to success, and then tell us what success means to you.
My journey started when I was a child. I grew up in a family full of female entrepreneurs. My mother had her own rental-car agency. My grandma had her own seamstress industry. Well, store. She had a tailor shop. So she would make dresses and costumes and design them and, make them all nice and pretty. I used to sit in her shop and just watch her. So after she closed her shop down, she had home base. I would still get to see people come and try on her designs and all those things. And that inspired me to start a business of my own. When I was in high school, the first thing I sold were bracelets. Bracelets. And I didn't sell that many, but I knew that from then on, I wanted to be self-made. I wanted to be an entrepreneur. So when I went to college, I got back into the regular mundane thing of, I'm going to go take these classes so that I can get a job, right? But no, it just wasn't meant for me. I am living by my own creed. Like, I'm making up my path as I go. And as you know, as an entrepreneur, we have to learn how to be flexible, how to adapt, how to kind of see the angles not other people see literally. So I would say my journey to success has been learning how to fail. Really, learning how to fail and learning the lessons from failure. Instead of saying, oh, woe is me, I learned how to say, okay, what lesson is this teaching me?
Absolutely. And I absolutely love that, first of all, you come from a lineage of women entrepreneurs, but even in that, because you would think, we're just going to dive into this because this is some good stuff. You would think that automatically success is just right there at your fingertips. But the fact that you said you learned how to fail, even with a lineage of women entrepreneurs, failure is not a bad thing. It's not a curse word. It's not something that we should try to avoid. And the fact that you have done so well in, really going down the path that is absolutely right for you is really the bottom line of success.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Exactly.
I absolutely love that. I love that. I knew this was going to be an amazing conversation. Just looking at your profile and just your eagerness to want to share with the world, your journey. And um, I want to also bring out, because there's just so much going on in my mind right now. I want to bring out the fact that you said you actually went to college and
Mhm.
was still trying to do the job thing, and that just didn't quite work out. And that's one thing that I've had to learn over the years. I tell people I'm not ashamed. I'm a three-time college dropout because I was told you've got to go to college. Yeah, you've got to go to college to be somebody. And
Mhm.
I just really blew that apart. It's not true. You've got to find the path that works well for you. A lot of times we look at, okay, well, let me follow somebody else's blueprint, but we don't realize that a lot of times we are the blueprint. So, talk to us about, how did you come to the realization, the deep realization that college just was not for you? And before you do that, LaNee, I want to say this. I am not against college. I'm just against us going down paths that other people tell us we have to go down in order for us to achieve the success that um, they want us to achieve. So that being that, how did you get to that deep realization?
Trial and error.
Yes.
Lots of pain, lots of grief, lots of, oh, something must be wrong with me. I don't know why I'm not like everybody else. Lots of, oh, I don't want to disappoint my mother. Lots of, oh, I'm just not, I just don't learn that way. I'm autodidactic, self-taught by nature. Like I learn best by doing, sitting in a classroom, watching someone else talk about something I'm not interested in every day for endless weeks upon months and upon years. It just seemed endless to me. And I'm like, I'd rather go out and live, get my experience by working. And I did that doing work studies in different states. And I got my own education. I picked up my own job skills doing that. And I like what you said earlier. There's absolutely nothing wrong with taking the college path, but for it to be pushed upon people who are different in that way, you can go, you can try college. If it's not for you, if you leave, okay, there's nothing wrong with leaving. There's nothing wrong with figuring out that, okay, this college thing is not for me. And it took me a long time to accept that about myself. Like I really spent years thinking that there was something wrong with me because I could not fit in, you know? So yeah, that's what that's where it was. But after I learned those lessons, it really came down to accepting that I am here to do something else. I am here to be innovative. I'm here to be a pioneer. I'm here to be a thought leader. I'm here to share my experience. And, I'm here to just inspire other people to choose for themselves.
I love that. And I love the fact that, you had to really deep dive into finding out, first of all, self awareness, who you are and who you are not. That
Mhm.
is really the key. And accepting that you are not who other people think you are or say that you are. And then becoming okay with that, and then
Mhm.
moving into that purpose. So, what exactly is the business that you're currently running right now?
So, to keep it simple, what I do as an investor slash mentor, I collaborate with businesses, associations, and social enterprises, or I bring them all together, find overlooked opportunities inside and outside the business of their company, and I monetize them.
I love that. I love that. And so, you are literally taking a business, looking at it, um, and saying these are the things that you're potentially missing
Mhm.
that you really need to have on the table.
Right.
Having that outside eye is so needed and valuable. You all know I said when I first opened up, I'm your expert life strategist. That's really what it's all about, having a strategist that is able to look at the entire picture, the overall picture, and then say, okay, now let's infuse this into your business. So, LaNee, when someone says, I need to reach out to you, what does that look like when they reach out to you? What is there? Do you have a website? What's your website address? Do they contact you on social media? When they do that, what does that look like? Is there some type of form or survey that they complete and then there's a consultation? What happens?
So they can reach me through social media, Instagram, LinkedIn. That's where I have all my testimonials. That's where I have all my networking done. And so when they reach out to me, I ask them, because I'm a very people oriented person. They're coming to me because they have a problem. So I like people who are problem aware. That makes it easier for me to work with them. So they say they have a problem, like, oh, I'm having trouble reaching customers. So I would ask them about their business model. How's your business model? Do you have a basic business model, which is, website, email opt-in, and then subscription list, and then you nurture that subscription list? Or are you doing different things, creative things, to help nurture and get more eyes and more eyeballs on your product or services? Are you collaborating? Are you collaborating with influencers? Are you collaborating with associations? Are you collaborating with membership opportunities? That says the people at the bottom compete, but the people at the top collaborate. And that's very true. If you look at Amazon, you look at Walmart, you look at Target, you look at sports organizations, they all collaborate. Pepsi, Cola, they all collaborate. McDonald's, they collaborate. And that's one thing I feel like is missing, especially with small business owners, where we feel like, and this is how I was in the beginning, we feel like we're out here by ourselves, where we just put out an offer and just pray that someone sees it and they want it and they buy it, and then bam, easy money. No, the best thing, if you don't have an audience, find someone who has an audience that you're looking for and reach out to them. Offer them a discount for their members for your products and services. Go up to them and say what you're doing. Like the client I currently have, he is an app developer for a mental well-being app. And he's based off of New Zealand, and he's doing a 60-second video series on happiness, but he needed my help to find someone over here in the United States who can also interview people. And that's where collaboration comes from, because everybody's dealing with mental wellness right now. All over the world, it's a huge epidemic of people saying, I'm burnt out, I'm anxious, I'm depressed, I don't know what I'm here to do. And I've been through all of that. So I really like, specifically when people know who they are based on their past experiences, and they're willing to put in the effort to work to make a difference. So yeah, those people I love working with, but I'll work with anyone with at least a basic business model. That will make it easier. So be problem aware and also be open-minded, because we're here to be creative. We're not here to do everything by the book. Because I'm not by the book, and the market is very saturated. You can find someone that can complement your products and services. You don't necessarily have to go out and create something new and spend time, money, and energy. It's probably already out there. You just have to look for it, know where to look, or get someone like me to help you find it.
There's just so much goodness in what you said. I'm over here like in my head doing like this, because number one, we have to get into this idea of when we're reaching out to people, we are problem aware and solution seeking, period. We've got to stop wasting our time and other people's time just kind of, well, I think I might, but I'm not really sure. Listen, people have a lot going on. So being problem aware and solution seeking is key. That is key to you getting to where you need to be, whatever your idea of success is. And then the other thing that you said, LaNee, that really just, this is what I have been screaming from the mountaintops about. We've got to stop with the competition. And I know people say that, and people have said that for so many years, but the idea of the bottom competes and the top collaborates, that is something that I want people to pause and hear that for a second. The idea of collaboration. And I've said this before 1,000 times. I don't know why people people have come to me and said, Karena, why would you have life coaches, mindset coaches, business consultants on your podcast? Aren't you afraid or concerned that they may, take folks out of your audience? No,
Mhm.
because I tell people, if if I if right now today, every single person in Richmond, Virginia, where I'm located right now, if every single person came to me who needed my services right now, I would epically fail in a not so good way because I would not be able to service all of them.
Right.
But if I collaborate with other people who do the same thing, but in a different way, who have different personalities, the run of the gamut, then guess what? We all win.
Mhm.
We
Exactly.
all win.
Mhm.
So I absolutely love what you're doing as it relates to the idea of networking, bringing people together. One of the things that we're really focusing on, and I think so many of us who get it are focusing on this, we're really connecting people to resources, and people to purpose. And that is so vital. That is so vital. So, any last words of wisdom that you have that you want to share with everyone?
Well, last words of wisdom. The sooner you do, the sooner you try, the sooner you fail, the sooner you succeed.
I love it. I love it. LaNee, tell us once again tell us the name of your business and how we can get in touch with you because that is so important. Listen, y'all don't do anything else today. Get in touch with LaNee because you need a LaNee in your life. You really, really do. You need somebody that can sit down, look at everything that you've got going on, and say, these are the things that you need to infuse into your business so that you can get it to where you want it to be. A lot of times, having that outside eye that can look without judgment, okay? Because I have this feeling just in this conversation with LaNee that this is without judgment. This isn't a girl, why are you not doing that? No, this is let me show you. This is what can be done and how to do it. So tell us how we can get in touch with you, the name of your business, and any other information you want to share with us.
So the name of my business is La Luminary, but you can find me online as LaNee Bradshaw. Just Google it, I will pop up. You can reach me through LinkedIn or Instagram. Or Facebook. I respond very quickly. And also Alignable. If you guys aren't on Alignable, you should get on Alignable. Alignable is a great place for networking. It's more intimate, and they are not paying me to say this, even though they should. But Alignable is a really good resource for small business owners. But yes, you can find me at LaNee Bradshaw. Just Google it and it will pop right up.
I love it. I love it. And you all know that we will have clickable links in the show notes,
Mhm.
and we'll have all of the information for you to be able to get in touch with LaNee. And yes, Alignable is absolutely amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. I got missing from social media for a while and went to Alignable because I loved it so much.
Exactly.
So, LaNee, thank you so, so very much for being a part of the show. And, at this point, you are definitely a friend of Go Be Great. And we're definitely going to have you back on this show with us.
I would love to be back. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.